How you doing, guys? I'm Sean.
Hi everybody, I'm Lynn. I hope everyone is having an empowering day today.
Absolutely empowering and magical day.
Yeah.
Guys, today's video we're going to be talking about the amazing and mystical Lemurian quartz.
Yeah, Lemurian.
Now guys, not too sure if you're familiar with it, and as I say, tell you that where we come from here, we touch on the metaphysical, and we also touch on just our own feelings on how we get it. But the Lemurian crystal, it's associated with Lemuria, the ancient civilization, the ancient continent that it's reputed to be in the Pacific Ocean, and it went under the sea with a big tidal wave at the same time as Atlantis. Now the Lemurian crystals are actually absolutely amazing crystal to work with. Now the metaphysical of it, the stories is going about whenever Lemuria was actually about to go underneath the water in a big tidal wave. The ancient ones, they were very spiritual, very magical people. So they could foresee it going and were peaceful people. So, but they knew magic, they knew energy, so they knew this was coming, they predicted it. And what they started doing was passing on their information, their knowledge to different civilizations throughout the world. And in that time, what they did was they programmed crystals, the Lemurian crystal, and other crystals, of course, with knowledge, and they seeded it in different sections of this planet in different grids. So basically, they said that whenever civilization's ready, these crystals will manifest themselves, and they'll contain the knowledge of the ancient ones. And this is what the story is now, metaphysical. Now, we're not necessarily agreeing with it, but we're certainly not disputing it either, because we're open-minded.
Absolutely, and we all know that there's all different realities and everything happening all at the same time. So absolutely, they are absolutely amazing crystals. They are quite exquisite and quite unusual compared to normal quartz. Now, what's amazing about these crystals is that the thing that makes them most prominent is, I'm not sure whether you have any Lemurians at home or not. If you do, you'll know exactly what I mean, is that they have striations going along the sides of them. And I know a lot of quartz would have striations, but these striations are very, very prominent. They're almost like the pages of a book, or as you can imagine, a ladder as well. And when you run your fingers or your thumb along it, it has like an instant sort of relaxing effect. It really is absolutely amazing. And of course, it's said that this actually is what holds the knowledge. Obviously, you think the pages of a book holding all the knowledge and the information inside that crystal. It is really beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic. And as I say, that is one of the things that people are talking about, the Lemurian crystal, on the metaphysical side. If you can hear wee noises in the background, it's not the ancient ones from Lemuria.
It's not going to communicate.
It's actually Rusty in the background, lying on this blanket and coughing and spluttering and doing his wee bits and pieces directly through the microphone. So you've got a wee bit of sound effects there. But basically, what the ancient ones and what the metaphysical ones are saying is that these here striations represents knowledge, and the more you work with it, the more you're going to be tuning into that ancient knowledge that the ancient people, the ancient ones in Lemuria, installed in the crystals. Now, basically, is it going to happen? Well, I don't know that, and I can't dispute it because I'm an open-minded type of person. But what I've found with working with the Lemurian crystals, or any crystal, it helps you if you're doing with meditation. It helps take you into another reality, another thought form, another mindset, and there you're going to be accessing this universal knowledge. So I wouldn't necessarily rule it out.
Absolutely, yeah. Because these crystals are something special, I have to say. They really are. Now, they do come there. They're quite often seen as like a sort of a wand shape, like this one here. Very pointed. But they can also come as well as this one here is like a tabular, a flat quartz as well, Lemurian quartz. And they're sometimes completely transparent, or you often see them in colours tinted with yellow as well. And quite often, very, very pale pinky peach colour, as this one here is a very pale pinky peach, which is due to the hematite, which is actually not only slightly on the outside, it also is inside its interior structure as well. So they really are very amazing. So they're good actually for using for any type of laser work as well. They're nice pointy crystals, they're quite special. But there's many different, you're reading many different books about what Lemurians are said to do and what they can do. But again, we always say to go by your own experience. So we're actually going to say to you our own experience of what we've had with Lemurian. And this is what we have found. Now,
fantastic.
it is fantastic, isn't it? What I find Lemurian really, really good for is that if I have a problem in my mind and I don't know how on earth to deal with it, you can sit there and it can be on your mind for days. You think, I really don't know how to deal with this situation or this problem. And it could rake your brains trying to think of an answer. And what I find is with Lemurian, if I hold it, meditating with it is amazing, because that gives me complete clarity of mind. I think if you want clarity of mind, you want an answer to a problem that you've just been going around in your mind for so long to try and get an answer to. You sit and meditate, hold it, tune into it, and it's brilliant for clearing your mind. And you'll be amazed at how you suddenly, a problem that you couldn't see an answer to, suddenly get an answer to. And also, taking it to bed, put it under your pillow, and you'll wake up with clarity. If I feel muddled, I go to bed, put this under my pillow, and I wake up, and for some reason, the answer is just there. I thought, why didn't I think of that answer to that problem before? It was just there. So it's great for really clearing the brain and putting the answers to help you.
And just make sure, as Lynn said, when you're going to bed with it at night time, put it under the pillow. Because if you let it on top of the pillow, you can wake up in the morning like that.
They could end up as like ear candles.
Or a unicorn.
Yeah. Although that might be good for helping the ears. You don't know. We haven't tried that. We'll have to try that.
As we've said in many of the videos, before we were working with the crystals, before we're going to be doing a video, and we've got so many crystals, we work with them for about a week beforehand, leading up to the video, so we're actually refreshing ourselves again, because you can't walk about working with every single crystal you've got. And even like last night, when we went to bed again with them, we woke up this morning, and issues that we were facing the day before that we couldn't really, get an answer to. Woke up this morning, 6:10.
And it's just the top of our heads,
and then just both of us we pen the paper and we wrote it and we got through it. So the clarity of mind, as Lynn's saying there, just going. One thing we would say to you is this: the books, the labelled Lemurian crystal, all the different labels that we're given, the metaphysical, and you give to crystals, they're just labels, they're just names. It's what you tune into. They're all important. They'll affect one person differently from another person. If you're going to purchase a Lemurian crystal, purchase it for the right reason. Purchase because you're actually drawn to that crystal. Don't be buying it just for the sake of the book saying it's going to do this, that and the other. It's going to contain this knowledge. Because we honestly believe that every single crystal, if it resonates with you, will help you tune into that higher state of consciousness and that information. Yeah. You don't have to pay a lot of money out for them. You could go and get something small. You can go get an ordinary plain quartz. It's all about vibration. It's all about knowledge. So when I would say if the ancient ones installed the knowledge is within all of the crystals. So that's just our wee slant on it. And as I say, but we love them. They're great.
Oh, we love them. But if you have a Lemurian already, please let us know your experiences with Lemurian and what you get from them, because it's interesting to hear everybody's experiences. Everybody's so unique. And I hope you found this video really useful.
Definitely.
It's certainly, there's not too many crystal videos up on Lemurian, so we thought, Misha said this has to be done, there has to be a Lemurian one on. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and it'd be good to hear about how everybody gets on with their Lemurians.
And you can get them, and you'll be able to see and just watch the titles that people are giving them, the wee bit of the added blurb at the bottom, trying to sell them and things like that. We're showing you that has striations down the side, the different shapes, even there's different colours and all this here. But go if it's resonating. Now, those of you who know that we've got an Etsy store where we're selling crystals, we haven't selling any Lemurians, and I don't think we'll ever will, because
we're not selling these.
No. So, but if you're interested in crystals and things like that, check out our Etsy store down below. Have we links there? Have we look? Something may be there for you, something may not. You know what I mean? But when you're purchasing, just make sure they have a striations. Be careful of the sales pitch. That they're not trying to say that you're going to automatically communicate with the ancient ones. It's going to take a lot of work. But meditation, start off with a clear quartz, start off with a thing. But we honestly recommend you to have a look for one and see if it resonates with you.
Absolutely. Also, do be careful, because there's a lot of them on eBay and other sites that they seem to use the word Lemurian on every type of crystal now. But like we've already covered, it's a true Lemurian if it's got the striations on it, and they are quite distinctive looking compared to normal quartz crystals. So, and they usually are very clear. You don't often get cloudy looking ones as well. It's often how you can tell. So please make sure you get from a proper reputable dealer.
Yeah, or go to your local crystal shop, crystal store, and let them sit down with your crystal, work with it, see if it resonates with you, because there's no two Lemurians the exact same. They're all different,
Absolutely.
Guys, listen, thank you very much for watching. Hope you found the video informative. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. We're going to be uploading weekly videos here. And you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And just an easy journey here ahead, and we hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And I want to give this opportunity to send you loads and loads of love and happiness from Ireland, as always. guys.
See you later, guys.
Until the next video. Bye.